Guys, I stole Hansi Flick's playbook after the game against Atletico in the 1-0 victory that took us to the final. We have a Clásico loading. And hey, one of the things that I noticed in this game plan was that Flick was playing chess while Simeone was playing checkers. That's just plain and simple, man. Honestly, I think Simeone, those people who have been criticizing him and saying that he should be fired, I hear it because look, one of the things that I noticed against the game against Barcelona, I'm sorry, against Real Madrid, is that he was attacking Real Madrid in the beginning of that game, and he scored a goal in the very first minute. And then what did he do? He changed his game plan and started like backing down and playing a low block. And once that happened, Real played into Real Madrid's hands and didn't want to really attack. The same thing that happened in this game. This game was a tale of two halves. The first half, Simeone played with the low block and gets scored on, 1-0 in the beginning of the game, right? The second half, Simeone comes out and attacks Barcelona and literally stole the ball from Barcelona, Pedri Gonzalez and Frankie de Jong. I didn't think that was possible, and they did. Not only they attacked, but they didn't get any goals conceded against them. So if you take a look at it from that standpoint alone, that should be telling as far as what Atletico Madrid does and the way that Simeone does his game plan. I think that he does have a team to go attack, and he chooses not to. He chooses to defend like he normally does. And as soon as Flick saw that, Flick threw in Araujo. He threw in some switches and changes. We're going to be going over everything right now, but I just wanted to kind of give you to kind of set the table for this game plan. And Hansi Flick knew how to make Simeone and Atletico Madrid play right into his hands. Okay, guys, from the very beginning, Pedri Gonzalez is going to initiate offense for Barcelona. And as we can see, where he usually turns and switch and he'll do a 360 and try to attack and kind of like this way, or try to go and find Lamine Yamal. As soon as Frankie de Jong gives him the ball, Lamine Yamal it's already on the run. As you can see, he's already about to take off, and I don't have the play, but I do have. You can see how he just beats Grinaldo, and he from the very beginning of this game, guys. Like, this is literally the very beginning, the first play of the game, and Lamine Yamal is already on the run, putting Grinaldo, like basically cooking and putting him in on skates. Even though he's a fast player, they do have another left back, but they chose to go with Grimaldo, and he just didn't have anything to stop it. And one of the reasons that Lamine Yamal did so much damage, he had already in the first minute Simeone super furious and was not expecting Grimaldo not to have a good game against Lamine Yamal. As we can see, one of the things that we need to highlight, and one of the best players in this game, I thought, was Jules Kounde. Jules Kounde is not only participating constantly on offense, but also on defense, guys. So it's very important that we take a look at what he's doing. This is a play where it basically leads to nothing from right off the bat, but it's telling how he can switch and fake that he's going back, and then he turns back around and finds Lamine Yamal. And this duo, the reason why I'm showing this play is because I want you guys to know the chemistry that Lamine Yamal and Jules Kounde is having in this game is honestly is a thing of beauty. And I don't know any right back, right winger combo like this one. You'd go find me a combo of how these two players are playing with their eyes closed. Barcelona's offense is a thing of beauty. It seems like these guys are just playing with their eyes closed. Even after I rewatch the games, I can see how they funding each other without even looking at themselves. And this is a play where, again, Jules Kounde is going to be put to the test, and he is going to be Simeone. And even though Simeone is a very, very, very fast player, he's a very fast player. And one of the things that we can see, if I can show you guys the screen real quick, they tried to put Simeone on the left, and they kind of want to throw that kind of game changer. That's something different that Simeone did that he's never done before. Is putting the Paul on the right and putting Simeone on the left, thinking that he may give Jules Kounde a lot of troubles. Well, I don't know what he was looking at because, as we can see here, the speed is unmatched. It's just Jules Kounde, he's able to read, he's able to find Lamine Yamal, and Barcelona gets the ball back. And as we can see here, again, this duo is just incredible. Lamine Yamal is going to put a thing of beauty here, and Jules Kounde is constantly looking for Lamine Yamal, and he knows that he is going to read everything that he wants to do. And as soon as Kounde takes off, they can exploit all the empty space. And as you can see right now, there are men on men. There's men on men, but there's going to be a space created as soon as this player Simeone switches on Lamine Yamal. He's going to put Grimaldo on the run, and as you're about to see, a thing of beauty here. And Kounde is almost scored an amazing goal, and that was as best as he could do. The reason why I wanted to put this replay here is because I want to talk about this red card as well. Let me see. Okay, so I want to pause this. So Barr said that he doesn't put his whole foot in the back heel. That's insane. The only reason why this wasn't called a red card is because it was the fifth minute. If this would have been a play after the first half, absolutely there's no way that Aspilicueta continues this game. They didn't want to ruin the show. They didn't want to ruin the product. I get there's a point to be made for that, but just because it's the beginning of the game, it does not give you a license to break somebody's ankle, and that's essentially what happened. He's a clear red card. I cannot believe that this happened. So one thing that I want to show, this is the 11th minute, and one thing that I noticed is that both Kubarsi and Inigo Martinez, both of them did not have their best game. Even though Inigo Martinez played so much better in the second half, I think they both, in the build-up play, they made a lot of mistakes and gave the ball back to either Griezmann or Alvarez. And I thought that it was it was very imprecise. They're not passing the ball well. They were not composed. They were very nervous. I could see some of that. Even back and rewatching the very first moments of the game, I thought that we were making a ton of mistakes on defense, guys. So this is a very beautiful play that, like I said, again, Pedri is going to initiate offense. He loves finding either Rafinha. He loves finding Lamine Yamal on the run, and this is almost an amazing goal. And Lamine Yamal, we also that goal he scored against Benfica, and he tried to score another goal like that. And eventually, Lamine Yamal will shoot these opportunities on target, guys. Let's just give him a little bit of time. And once again, this is an amazing play that this is one of the only good. I feel like this was one of the only good passes that Rafinha this was one of the only good passes that Rafinha made in this game, because I thought that he was lacking a little bit as far as connecting with his teammates. He did not have a good game. He definitely looked rusty, and that's not just scoring or not scoring goals. This is initiating offense or making the right pass or making the right read on a given play. But this was just a pass that he gave Lamine Yamal. But this is all Lamine Yamal, and the way that he found Ferran Torres right on the run, and the way that Ferran Torres just keeps making these runs, man, it's unbelievable. This is why this Barcelona offense is so much better when Lewandowski is not on the field, because Lewandowski is a much better finisher, but Ferran Torres can make this team. It makes this team more dynamic, and the way that he makes runs. Sometimes he makes these runs and opens up lanes for other players to kind of come in and go open. And as we're about to see in the next couple of clips that I'm about to show you, this was the goal. Incredible. Ferran Torres now 20 goal contributions, which is amazing. Now, what we're about to see is Pedri at his finest and why he's such a magician in the first half. He had the whole entire Atletico Madrid looking for him and just could not stop him, could not mark him. And as you're about to see, there's one, two, three players in front of him. What is he gonna do? He's going to clean up. And look, he found Lamine Yamal, who's actually finds Rafinha, who closes at the angle but does not get a good shot on goal. That's Rafinha's shot right there. He should have crossed it, and he knows that. It's another example of how like he was not locked in tonight. I thought that he was lacking a little bit. So this is a play in the very first beginning of the second half. The warning signs from Atletico Madrid that they were going to come out and just attack the wings all night long, and was going to come out of Barcelona with the long shots, a little bit like what Girona did in the very first beginning of the game. I don't know why Cholo Simeone did not come out with the game plan attacking the wings. Barcelona does have issues when there's long balls, plays to the forward, plays to the wingers, all the way across like this. Like I said, yeah, attacking them, and when there's plays that attacking, you throw a long ball like this, Barcelona is going to struggle in transition, and as the very first plays in the second half, Flick noticed that and put in Araujo. And we are about to talk about Araujo. We cannot finish this video without talking Araujo. They were not able to finish it, but this was a warning. And as we're about to see, again, the same thing. I think this is going to be the Sorlat. No, this is another play where this is warning signs of what Atletico was doing in the second half. This was the play that I was talking about. I thought that in this play, this is going to be the Sorlat miss where he was actually onside. And one of the issues is Martinez is leaving. He's supposed to be playing the high line with Kubarsi, and he's just not, and he makes a mistake. He's looking at this player right here, so he is pushing too high, and that's one play where Atletico is going to exploit and put Sorlat in stride, and he's going to have a one-on-one, and I think he does make a mistake because I think he takes. We were so lucky not to get scored on this play, not only because he couldn't finish it, but because he could have just make an easy pass and score there. That would have been an easy goal. Easy goal. As easy as they come. We were incredibly lucky not to get scored on this play. And yeah, they beat the High Line once and you couldn't score, and that's just how good this defense is, because there's the only time where the High Line was beat and they didn't capitalize. So I know, and Cholo Simeone was very furious after that play. And like I said again, attacking the wings once again, this whole area of the field, and this is what's going to be a problem for Barcelona. Definitely was going to be a problem down the wings, and we just couldn't stop it. So what does Hansi Flick do? He has to put Araujo in. He's about to realize that after the goal from Sorla, he realized we need to make a stop, and Araujo was the glue that made everything happen, and that was the only reason why we were able to close this game with a 1-0 game. This was another play where Inigo Martinez actually put a header on this ball, and this ref didn't see it, and they gave us they didn't give them the corner kick. So one thing I do want to say, I want to talk a little bit about Balde. Balde did not have the best game. His game was solid, but he didn't have his best stuff. It's sort of like the same thing. It's like this whole side of the field. Rafinha and Balde, they both didn't have their best game, but still, we are going to initiate offense. He's going to pass, And as we can see, Fermin was another player who did not have the best game, but this play was just incredible. You can see how Fermin drives the ball and he is going to pass to Lamine Yamal, which Lamine Yamal, he always accelerates and dribbles past players. He's going to dribble past these two players right here. Incredible way to beat that, and we should have finished this play easily. Easily. There's no way we could not finish this play. This is another example of how Rafinha just didn't have the best game. This game never should have been. We never should have been put through the whole hell we were put through the whole entire second half, because here in this moment, Barcelona really should have just scored. He makes an incredible cuts inside and just unbelievable. How does he miss Fermin Lopez? And even Ferran, and just you make that play, bro. You take all the credit. You made an incredible dribble. You cut inside. You did it, man. You don't have to be the hero. Hero balling was one of the eye-opening things that I saw on Barcelona on this game. If they don't hero ball, we scored 3 goals on this Atletico side. As we about to see, he's about to shoot instead of passing it to Fermin Lopez, inexplicably wrong. Incredible way that it just couldn't. I can't believe he just didn't pass it to Fermin Lopez. This is the Sorlat goal. This is where we played the highline really really well. As I've said before in this video, if you're one of the people who watch all my videos, like I said, every time the highline works, it looks very linear. When it doesn't work, somebody's either way off or it's way back, and this is kind of what happens. See, we drew a perfect line, and even though Sorla scores, it does not matter because he is offside. And after this, Hansi Flick was, I've had it. We are going to put Araujo in as we are about to see him. See, he's right here. Araujo's in this game changer. Had we put Araujo in the game in Montjuic, they don't come back. Remember that 4-2? They do not come back, guys. They just don't come back. If we put Araujo in there, this is a perfect, perfect pass. They were offside, and this is, like I said, again, Kounde not only being a virtuoso on defense, but being virtuoso attacking as well. He is going to give you that. What a form is Kounde right now, and we need every single ounce of it, because what Kounde brings to the offense is just insane, and we need it, and we need every single thing that he does very well. You're about to see, like I said, not only on offense but on defense, he's playing man on man. He's playing man on man. He's not letting him go anywhere the whole game, guys. Against, you see what happened there? Again, we're gonna rewind it real quick. What happened there? You see the header. He stops the pass to Julian Alvarez. Again, that's who is right there. It's Julian Alvarez. Again, with this duel against Julian Alvarez. And what happens? He blocks. Amazing. He does not let Julian Alvarez. And what was incredible is how in the second half, the Atletico Madrid took the ball from Pedri and Frankie and actually had the ball for about 20 minutes. In that lap between like the 50th minute all the way down to like the 70th minute, they did not have a single shot on goal. That was insane. That was incredible. The way that Barcelona not only can win like this, but even when the other team has the ball, they just cannot generate any clarity when they are attacking Barcelona. And as we can see, Pedri, you're about to see right now, what we're gonna be talking is the one and only Araujo, guys. We can see in sizing how much he added, and that is the one thing that I want to leave you guys with. Araujo added so much size to the back line. It was insanely good. And every single play, he was going after every single ball. Take a look at him. Here we have him again. This is a play where Kounde just stops it. But then, you see? Araujo is right there to take and block that. Who is there? Araujo once again, guys. You can see incredible plays that he's making in this game, and once again beating the 50-50 balls. Who is going to win? The Giant, Araujo, incredible. Having Araujo in this game as a sub, it's just game changer. Like when he comes in, and he's an amazing closer. Okay, so I love the Kubarsi. I just don't think that he had the best game, but even if he had a best game, I still rather have Kubarsi and Inigo Martinez and have that duo, the cohesiveness that they have. I love having them, and then maybe just have Araujo come in the second half and look at all these blocks and the way he comes like an animal. Every single ball, everything. Even this one, look, he beats every single one of them. And again, Araujo, who does it? Araujo closing down every single chance. He took their hearts out. Even here, where Sorlat wanted to connect with his player right here, he cannot, because Araujo is going to turn around and bat it out. Look, he touches it. Okay, that is very underrated. If he does not get that touch on that ball, this player gets a clean shot on goal. Let's rewind it, shall we? Let's take a look at number two. Number two is going to take a good shot right now. See, he's going to get a shot on goal if he doesn't touch it right there. That's what Araujo did in this game was just incredible, man. I don't know how else to say it. I think just to kind of close this video out, what I love about Hansi Flick, he has not lost a final. I felt like that game was Flick playing chess while Simeone was playing checkers, because Simeone was just throwing stuff out the moment he wanted to attack, make Barcelona suffer. As soon as Barcelona was suffering, Flick said, no, 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 that's too many. Sorlat had two chances, the one that was offside and the one that was not offside, where he shots it wide. And Flick was like, I'm having none of it. Araujo, we released the beast, baby. And once that beast came on that field, they did not do anything. They could not do anything past Araujo in this game. It was just incredible. Let me know in your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you feel. I am going to be uploading more content, more tactical videos for you guys to take a look at what's working, what's not working, what's Flick's doing. I love making these Flick's tactics videos. Let me know if you love them. Give a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.